Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision...
Goes for a shot! And he's searching through, in with the challenge. Drogba couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's been given away. Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Batistuta really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Drogba, and it's made its way to him. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior, and this is Drogba. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's free, he has got space. Tries to get it clear. Shoots! He's felt that. Kvaratskhelia! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Can he get on the end of this? And he's lost his man here. And Batistuta! And somehow it stayed out. Pinches it off him. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Driven forward. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Serginho.
Oh, great feat, that.
Serginho. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Drogba! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Drogba really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hazard. Neymar. Now it's come to nothing. And he's quick to get it clear again. Alexander-Arnold. He gets big. Goal! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed to get free. Hazard. Beckham. Well, that is one way to stop him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. And it's half-time here. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Barcelona, and the shot! Always going over the top.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
And they've got rid. Not the most accurate pass. And that has left him in a heap. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Neymar. That's been slipped through. And Batistuta!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Real chance! Oh, it rattles the bar! Now, can they get him away? Barcelona have reclaimed it. Vinicius Junior. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support. Well, that's certainly...
Decent chance! He's scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to play him in. Saliba, pass somewhat off target. And here's Drogba. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. An instinctive delivery. Oh, well played. Serginho. Neymar. That's a little off target. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Beckham promptly onto that, and that is that. Aimed beyond the defence. Serginho. Neymar, he's picked his way through, and he's had a hit. Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Keller. Number
Well played,
14,
that has snuffed out the
Neymar.
danger.
Number 23,
It's a good run down the
Beckham.
left-hand side.
Coming on the field, number 20, Mbappe. Number 19, Xabi Alonso.
Oh, that's well spotted.
4, Eze.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he's being shifted off it. Knocks it into space. Pass is just off target. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well timed, excellent interception. That is good alertness. And the pass is intercepted. And he's intervened well there. And it's Neymar. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, super ball, and the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking for options for movement. Eze picks it up out wide.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Great defending, strong and determined.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He is big chance! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
CCTV is now in operation for your safety.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Georgia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And all that remains for me is... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute.
He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the counter is on. That has not gone well.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Romario looks to get on the end of this. No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Azar. And the through ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Roberto Carlos. Denilson. Denilson looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Clipped into space. Botman gets over and intercepts. Pressing high and with purpose. And now the breakaway.
Oh, great feat that.
Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Up he goes! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Romario. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Soboslai! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Soboslai really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Just the keeper to... Oh, shooting chance! Great chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out to the right. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Hazard. Here comes the cross. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Greece have the chance to go the other way. He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho spots it and intercepts. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Greece clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Substitution for Greece. Number 25, Grigori.
Szoboszlai.
Number 19,
There's the crossfield ball.
Roberto
Passed
Carlos.
somewhat off target.
Coming on the field, number 24,
Musiala. Now it's
Neymar.
Mohamed Salah.
Number 10,
Aims
Messi.
beyond the defence. And this is Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mohamed Salah. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. He rises! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And it's Musiala. That's a good ball out wide. Mohamed
2
Salah
added minutes
picks it up
has
out
been
wide.
indicated.
Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.